And here we go. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Fast Strip. On Fast Strip, we open up just one pack of hockey cards to check them out together. Today, we're going to be checking out 1991-92 Upper Deck. This is the second year of Upper Deck doing hockey cards. We did 1990-91 back on Fast Trip number 14, and double that, another 14 episodes later on Fast Trip number 28. We're finally doing the next one. This one has 12 cards in a pack. Very popular set. Very good cards in here. Value is not great because both the first year and the second year were in mass production, so they made a lot of copies of all the cards. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a very good set. As you can see here, it also has 3D cards in it, and it also has back at that time, a very big thing, counterfeit deterrent cards with the little holographic logos on the card. That was something really big back in the beginning of the 90s because it wasn't very common. So let's take a look at the cards. Some of the big rookies from this year include Dominic Hasek, Peter Forsberg, Teemu Selanne, and Nick Lidstrom. Louis DeBrusk, who does the color commentating for the Edmonton Oilers games and is the father of Jake DeBrusk, also has a rookie card in here. This also has a lot of international cards in it from other teams other than Canada and the USA, which is unusual. And look at the start we're getting right off the bat. We're starting off with the Wayne Gretzky portrait card. Let me show you the back of this card here because it's a great one. It's a classic. You can see them both in the Edmonton and the Los Angeles jersey, along with some of his trophies. Oh, we got two cards stuck together here. Let's put that back. And there's the back of it there. That's a fantastic card. You can freeze that and read that when you have a chance, but this was a card that a lot of people wanted to get when this set came out because, of course, it's Wayne Gretzky, and it's fresh off his time getting traded from Edmonton to LA. Here's the San Jose Sharks cards. I believe this is their very first year for the cards. And you have Craig Cox in there. And because it's their first year, they had no stats on the players on the back there. But as you go through some of the other players here, you'll see stats on them. There's Kazatonov from the New Jersey Devils. And here's what the back looks like. Very similar to the previous year with the stats on the back. The stats never go more than 5 years in the history, but it's always on the side. The other thing that this set was very famous for is the photography on it because all the cards previous to this were low quality photography. This one increased it to much higher quality. Look at the puck right in the face, something that you just didn't see on the old OPG cards before that. And our first one that's backwards, let's flip this around. Sorry, they're sticking a little bit here, so I gotta unstick them just slightly. Dean Evason, the Hartford Whalers, love that logo. And there's the back of the card again. Here's what I was talking about with the counterfeit prevention detection, is these little logos which made it very hard for people to copy the cards with those logos on them and helped reduce counterfeits. Ron Tugna, this is somebody who I just posted on my site in his Ottawa uniform, looking cool in his Quebec uniform. Look at that. Ron Tugna, one of my favorites. Always famous for those games where he had the high amount of saves. Dino Ciccarelli, 50-goal man, Minnesota North Star previously, and one of the greatest goal scorers in the history of hockey. At this point, he already had 400 goals in his career. Just a great player. And we always remember him in Toronto here because he was charged by the police with assault during a game. Look that up on the internet. You'll see that's true. Jay Mazur, the Vancouver Canucks, and those cool Vancouver uniforms. Well, probably one of the best Vancouver uniforms. I can't see the logo that well there, but maybe you can see it in the back here now. Unfortunately not. Just a fantastic logo. Scott Thornton, not the big Joe Thornton. Scott Thornton, high draft pick for the Leafs. Did okay, but never really panned out. Next up, another Hartford Whaler, Ivan Corvo, the left winger. And skipping over here, we got Benoit Brunet, the Montreal Canadiens. These cards are all over the place. Sorry. There you go. And number 469. Upside down, we got ourselves a Calgary Flame card of, oh yeah, Tim Hunter with the famous nose. Look at that nose on that guy. He was a great player for the Flames, and boy, oh boy, could he drop the gloves. And oh my God, there we go. Now we're going to say, obviously, that whenever you pull cards, you want to get Gretzky or Lemieux, but you don't always expect it. There we go. Mario Lemieux with the fabulous holding the cup card. One of my favorites. Of course, this is an older set, so I have hit this card many times in the past, but it's always fun to pull another one and just remember those great moments. There we go. They just celebrated their anniversary of winning their first cup, so it's kind of appropriate that we pull them getting the cup too, so that's great. And next card is just a promo card that they used to do back then, so that's doesn't mean anything, but behind it is what we were talking about earlier, the hologram cards. And this one's upside down, and we have hit, let's see if I can see that properly there. Is it Gretzky, or it's, yeah, it is Gretzky. There you go. It's really hard to focus the camera in when you got these hologram cards, but these are what you could pull when you bought 91, 92 Upper Deck. And I'm having a tough time showing you that properly, sorry. But with the light shining on holograms, that's how it goes. Wayne Gretzky, and there's the back of it there. Fantastic. So we managed to hit some really big names here twice. Gretzky, once with Lemieux. Let's do a review really fast here. Starting off with the base series of there's Benoit Brunet. This is in no particular order. Ivan Corvo of the Hartford Whalers. Scott Thornton with the Leafs. Jay Mazur. We didn't hit any big rookies, unfortunately, but that's okay. Dino Ciccarelli, that's a big one. Ron Tugnut, the guy that everybody seemed to love. Dean Evison, fantastic. Alexei Kazatonov. And, of course, the sideways, upside-down cards. Craig Cox with the brand new San Jose Sharks at that time. And, of course, the big hits, we get the Gretzky portrait with the trophies on the front, showing him with both the Edmonton and the LA Kings uniform. That's a fantastic card. And you guys know that Gretzky's my favorite player, and right up there, right near the top, is Mario Lemieux too. So to hit both of them in the same pack is pretty fun. There's the Stanley Cup winning card, Tim Hunter, and of course the hologram of Wayne Gretzky. That's so hard to show on camera. Look at that. There's a better angle where you can see the glow of the card. Beautiful. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of these cards? They, like I said, they look very, very similar to the previous year. The big rookies in there, of course, are not pulled here, but let me know if you've ever pulled any of the big rookies from this set, and if you want, you can post them in the comments so we can see what you have. And also let me know what you think of the cards in general. Did you collect them back in the 90s, or did you start collecting them later on when you're like a little bit older? Here's what we have. Thanks for watching Fast Trip, and we will see you next week. Catch you later.